Good morning, ladies. Surprise! Andrea's doing the videotaping and I'm going in to do your lessons so you have them over the winter months. And once again, we'll begin and open with our prayer. Our Father, thou art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. We open our doors with love and grace and ask your blessing in this place. Amen. Okay, girls, shake those shoulders. Get a little wiggle and a little warmth in there. Do a little pitter-patter with your feet, just to warm up. Now everyone can sit back in their chair at the moment, get comfortable, and put your hands face down on your thighs. Lift your right shoulder and turn it around. Left shoulder, turn it around. Both together, hold, hold, hold. And now when you place it to the floor, push as hard as you can with your hands to the floor so you can feel the length of the stretch in your neck as you are pushing your hands down. Hold, 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 and release. Put your hands back where they were, excuse me girls, dry throat as usual. So turn your hands face up so the palms are to the ceiling, which naturally will push your shoulders back. And you're going to lift up, hold, 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 bring the hands up, hold, hold, hold with the shoulders up. And now you're coming back down, all the way down, and face back down. Shake it out and kick it up. Now with your back side, just walk to the front of the chair, put your hands face down or wherever's comfortable to you, and never exceed your own comfort zone on any exercise. Also, all exertion on exercise you shall exhale. And breathe normally otherwise. Everyone is different on their breath. So now we'll begin with raising the right toe and heel. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Bring it down, take the other foot and begin with heel, toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, both together. Toe, heel, toe, and heel. Bring it back together, cross them over, bring them together, cross the other way, bring them together. Open your, make a V with your legs, and again go to your own shoulder width. Do not exceed your own shoulder width. And now you're going to toe up, heel down and walk back. Toe up, heel down and walk back. Toe up, heel down and walk back. Now we're doing reverse. Toe down, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, and slide it back into position. Other leg, up, you're going to do heel, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, heel. Walk it back, toe, heel, toe, heel. 1, 2, 3, legs together. Wonderful. Now we're going to implement the arms with it. So now you're going to step forward and bring it back. Step forward and hold it. Step forward, bring it back, step forward, hold it. You've got nice V, again don't exceed your shoulder. And now we're going to implement the hands. Out, out. So now both are out. In, out, out, in, out, out, in, for your hand and eye coordination. You did a great job, may I say, or you did when I was there. I couldn't resist my little knick-knacky thing. Okay, now point your toes together, lift up and sit down. Spread apart, bring together, bring the heels together. Step up, step down, step back. Toes out, toes in, heel out, heel in, and walk it back together. And now we're moving on to the legs. If you lift your right toe, bring your foot forward, lift it a little higher, bend the knee, clasp round your knee and pull it towards you. Release and put it back down. Other foot, lift up, little more, bring it out, bring it in, bring it down, bring it up, bring it to the side, bring it back, bring it down. Now both legs together. And you can, if you wish, go back on your chair and you can hold underneath if you have to. Go to your comfort zone. If you can, it's always better to be erect with a nice straight spine, collarbone open and shoulders back. And your shoulders will go back naturally if you open up your palms. So let's begin with the legs. Both up. Little higher, little higher. Open, touch toe, back. Open, touch. Open, touch. Open, down, down. Just alternate. Down, down, down. Both together, come cross over. Back together, cross over, under. So you're doing over and under, over and under. And slowly bring it back, don't touch the floor. Slowly bring it forward and back to center. Lift them a little higher, a little more, and hold. Take your thumbs, place them on your thighs near your groin, and walk, 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 walk. Walk, 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 walk. Go to the outside, over the knee, up the inside, and back to where you began. Now slowly press down with the thumbs as you are coming back. And down and release. Shake it out and kick it out. Okay, now we're moving on to the shoulders. Lift up all the way around, up all the way around. Now bring hands together. Bring them round, walk forward if you have to with your backside. Bring your hands behind you. Foot are on the floor, if possible. If they're off because it's not comfortable for you, then do what your body tells you. Raise the arms up from the back, bring them back down. Raise them up, bring them back down. This one, hold, hold, hold. Now push your fingers, lock them into one another from behind, like so. You're pushing them in. And on your chair now start releasing them. And bring them all the way back round and back down. And face it up again. Okay. Now I would like you to take your ear. I'm going to the clock. So the ear is the left for me. Drop your head to your shoulder. Take the opposite hand. Feel for the indentation that is on your shoulder. And press with all fingers, but the most important finger is the middle finger. So all fingers, press with them and press and release. Press and release. Press and release, press and release. Come straight up to underneath the ear. Press and release, press and release. Now walk it back. Press and release, press and release, press and release, and press and hold. Hold, 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 and slide it down your hand and over. Now we're going to the other side. Drop the ear to the right shoulder. Once again, opposite hand, find your indentation and press and release. Now, for the brain, it doesn't get stagnant, doing the same old, come to the bottom of your earlobe. So you've dropped your head, now you're pressing from there. And release, press and release, press and release, press and release, press and release, press, 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 and hold. And bring your head back to center and slide your hand back down. Very good. Now we're going to have a little break and a drink of water, which is well deserved for all of us, including Andrea. So I'll take a drink of water.
Let's move on.
Now we're going to get our weights, and with our weights we're going to make sure that everyone has their fingers open. Please do not do this and close them. You're cutting off your pathways or the meridians, and the blockage will just get worse. The whole exercise of this is to release any blockages in the pathways or meridians. Okay. And we're going to do the triceps and the biceps, starting now. So we're going to squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Now keep your fingers open, give them a little wiggle, and we're going to come slowly all the way up to the shoulder and slowly back down. Now the slower you go, the more resistance you will feel, and it's the resistance that is what's giving yourself the strength, not the speed. It's the resistance that gives the strength. We'll come back up slowly, a little more, a little higher, a little out, a little in, a little forward and back, a little higher, a little forward, a little in, and once again squeeze and release, and come all the way to the shoulder. And now we're coming back down again. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And we're going all the way down. We're coming all the way up. All the way up. And now we're coming halfway down. Halfway down. Halfway. And now we're coming out. A little more. Little more. One up. Don't exceed your own shoulder width. One up. Bring it forward. Bring it in and touch. Bring it up. Bring it out. Make the candlestick. Still with the fingers open. Give your fingers a little wiggle. Give your feet a little wiggle. And now we're going to do the touch of the punch of the shoulder. Touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and both back. And slowly bring the back down. Slowly, 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 slowly. And turn them sideways or horizontally. Now turn them and hold. We're going to go behind. Now when you go behind, please don't exceed your own comfort zone. So slowly bring the right arm back, 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 and hold. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and hold, 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 and release. Now bend your elbow from where you are and bring it back forward. Bring it all the way to your shoulder. It's more beneficial than doing it from the center. And once again, we'll come on down, slowly, 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 and down. Come on back, comfort zone only, and squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. We speed it up for the brain, it doesn't know what's coming. It's more beneficial for your little grey cells in there. Anyway, we're going to bend our shoulder from here. And bend upper shoulder, elbow, don't know the difference. Up a little. And outward. Pretend there's a newspaper in there under your arm. So you keep it nice and tight. And bring it in and bring it out. Bring it in, bring it out, and slowly, slowly, slowly bring it down. Now, rather than leave it drop there after it working so hard, just put it on your thigh and hold. This one is the left. Left hand, up, up, up. Bring it all the way out to your shoulder width and bring it all the way in with your fingers open. Bring it forward, a little more, up and down, up and in, out and down, hold, bring the other one also, and you're going up and down, come in and down, come in, up and down, cross over, cross under, place them together, turn them towards you and turn them away from you, turn them towards you and turn them away from you, open and separate and come on back down to each side of your body. Now you're going to walk again to the front of the chair and we're going to incorporate our legs and feet. So bring them here first and we'll do it without the weights. Leave them where they are and lift your toe. It's 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. And swing your leg all the way around, comfort zone only, and swing it back. You're going to the other side, and 1, 1, 2, 3. Back to center. 1, 2, 3. Back to center. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And back to center. All together with the weights. You'll turn your hands palm up, and it will be this: 1 and in, 2 and in, 3 and in, up and down, up and down, together, up and down. Now if you can't get it up, do an extra one: out and in, and out and in, and turn it back around. Now we're going to the lift. Please never take your weights up the same side and down the same side. You have to come up one side. In this case, it is coming up on the right. And never take the weights behind your head, only to the crown for safety, as we are a little bit older, just a teeny bit older. So we're going to come and touch just gently or above the crown, and lift, and down, and lift, and down. One more lift to the clock, back to center, to the top table, back to center. Extra stretch in there, and slowly back to the crown. Now we came up on the right, we're coming down to bring the vortex back into balance and spinning in the proper fashion, the opposite way. And place them on your thighs. Now run the weights down, down, down. This is fabulous for dispersing any pockets of build-up of anything that's in here that you don't wish, like FAT. So just roll, and this is great when you're doing TV, when movie watching. You can do this quite easily. Bring your weights together. Now we're going to put the weights down for now. Okay. And we're going to stand up. Now to stand up correctly, you'll place one hand and the other on each shoulder. The heels are flat down on the ground. And what happens now is simultaneously you will use your heels and push your fingers into your shoulders and stand. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Press on the heels and on the shoulder simultaneously and release and sit down. We'll do that one more time. So you're using your heels and your fingertips to push to the floor and push on the shoulder. 1, 2, and 3. And stand up. Excellent. You did a beautiful job. I should have known you would anyway. With Cheryl teaching you, what more could you ask for? Anyway, now we're going round to do balance exercises. So we will step to the side, step to the side, step to the side, step to the side. Kick it out, shake it out. So you're away from your chair. We will do our equilibrium, big breath, gathering all the energy that's round about, and we are going to push it to the floor. Now your fingertip must be on your nail at the fingertip of the bottom hand. So it's fingertip to fingertip, and slowly come on down by exhaling. I'm talking, so it's very difficult just to inhale. Now the count of 4 to 5 from the top to your shoulder is where your shoulder should be dropping. It's between the 4 and 5 as you're exhaling coming down. And roughly 1 inch above your navel at the sacral or belly button. That is where you should give the extra push and shake everything out and kick it out. We'll do one more without me speaking. So, that was at 5 when my shoulders dropped. It's about 1 inch above the belly button, and kick it out, shake it out, and do a little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And now we're going for a bit of balance. Now everyone, for your own benefit, if you use your whole hand, that's fine, or 3 fingers or 2 fingers. But it's great if you could use 1 finger or get 2 using 1 finger for the balance exercises. If you stand nice and erect, open up the collarbone and have your palm open, the one that's not in use. Okay, so your finger is what your goal is. None at all is what your goal is. But for now, that's the objective, is to use 1 finger. If you're near one of our poles, then you can hold on to the pole with 1 finger. Or you feel a little wobbly, then just stop. Okay. And never exceed your own body's instruction, what it's telling you for comfort. Okay, right toe up, shoulder back, palm open, lift a little on the right leg, a little higher, put it out, a little more, bend it up, bring it down, bring it up, turn it out, bring it in, bring it down, bring it up, bring it out, bring it in, bring it out, bring it back, and bring it down. Very good. Okay, we're going to do the other leg, and we're going to lift and turn it out once again for the brain to be stimulated, and bring it back. Bring it up a little higher, bring it out, bring it out, bring it out, and bring your toe towards your body. Point it away from you. Bring it to your body. Point it away from you. Bring it to your body. Point it away. And last one to the body. And relax the foot. Bend the knee. And lift one more higher. And slowly bring it all the way back to the floor. Very good. Now we're going back to the original leg that we began with. And we are going to cross it over and then cross behind. So you're going to lift, you're going to cross, you're going to lift, you're going to drop it, you're going to bring it to the side, you're going to place it behind, you're going to lift, you're going to drop it, you're going to bring it to the side. One more lift and one more down, then all the way down. Very good. And do this at the kitchen sink when you're practicing, because you'll fall into not into the sink, but you'll fall against it, so it's great support when you want to practice the balance. Okay, lift the left toe, up, turn it to the side, just for the brain. Now cross it over, lift it up, a little higher if you can, and only if you can, bring it down. Bring it up, bring it down, bring it around, bring it down, take it behind, lift it up, lift it down, lift it up, and hold, 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 and slowly bring it down and bring it around. Excellent, and put it down. Now what we're going to do is also for the balance, and please practice this at home, in the hallway of your house, or any room that you've got the space to do. But it's imperative we don't get the semi-shuffle or the senior shuffle, as we call it when we're older. Put your hands on your hips or waist, and the balance begins by, the most important part is your focus directly in front of you. You do not look down, you focus directly on something in front of you. Then you bring your heel to your toe and walk heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe. One more, heel to toe. Now you will bring your toe to your heel, toe to your heel, toe to heel, toe to heel, toe to heel, and back together. Open just ever so slightly, not quite a V, and do a little squat in there. Bring it back up, little squat in there. Bring it back up. The last one, hold. Now those that can, do a little bungee in there. Bungee, 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 and slowly always push up with the heels, always with the heels. And bring your hand down, kick it out, and shake it out. Now I'm going to do a little walk. This is for you when you're walking outside. Again, to prevent the fall. Join up again. So, the palms are open, the collarbone is open. You walk and swing your arm at the same time. So, it's heel to toe, it's not heel to toe, sorry guys. Just walk normally. We just finished the heel to toe. And you don't have to walk backwards if you do not wish to. Well, that's it, coming back. You're still swinging the arm so that it gives the top of the body as well as the bottom of the body a workout. Would you like me to do that one more time, yes or no? Did you catch it? Okay, make sure everybody does that one, please, because that's the one that's imperative for our fall. Okay, now I'd like you to go behind your chair, and one finger each, or whole hand, if that's what's required. You do your own comfort zone. Okay, and step back. I've got my index fingers, but you can have any finger that you wish. And you're going to bend your knees, come out to your comfort zone, wherever your body shape size is, you come out to your comfort zone. Then bend your knees, and as you bend, and you come on down, you stop where is comfortable to you. And you push back up, and you come on down. And you push back up, and you come on down. Hold, hold, hold. This is the last one. And push up. Release the fingers, step back with the fingers, and kick it out, and shake it out. And now still from behind the chair, okay, you're going to turn sideways, and bring my right hand and right leg towards the window, and down, towards the window, and down, last one, towards the window, and down, and face forward, turn the body to the opposite direction, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. You're going to lift the leg and the hand at the same time, and down, up, and down, up, and down. We'll do an extra one in there, up, and down. And turn your body to the chair, bring your hands off, and you walk step to the side, but you're away from the chair. We're going to do a mini jumping jack, because we don't do a jumping jack at our age that's a full one. So together, let's go. 1, and in, 2, and in, 3, and in. Other leg. 1, and in, 2, and in. Last last one. Hold, 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 and slowly bring it back down. And bend your knees, and we're doing it in equilibrium. A big breath, and a little step from your foot, and exhale. The sacrum, push and kick it out and shake it out. Now you'll be happy to know that we're going to have some water and a little break, a nanosecond. And have some water. Okay, girls, we're ready again to do our last 20. And on the last 20, we're going to do the hand and the hand coordination with the eye. So we'll begin with our hand exercises. Now these are imperative for anyone that has arthritis. It's fabulous to do these every single day and drink cayenne pepper, by the way, which is also wonderful. And you can Google it if you have any questions on it. Okay, hand exercise, we are going to, I hold the wrist, you do not have to, but I hold the wrist because that's what we are trying to make as strong as possible, that if we fall, the strength is there to save us. Oh, God will do that quite nicely, I'm quite sure. Okay, so we're doing the spiral first, which is the little finger is the one that the rest of the fingers will follow. So you turn your pinky towards you, and your wrist does turn slightly. Again, the spiral is the pinky followed by the ring, the middle index, followed by the thumb. One more, spiral all the way around. Beautiful. And now we will take the thumb and the index finger, and we're going to do little circles. Little circles. We're now on the ring finger and the pinky. Okay, wonderful. Now do the reverse on the circle on the way back. Do the reverse. Do the reverse. Very good. Now wiggle those fingers. And you're going to take your thumb to your little finger. You will run your thumb down to the bottom of the little finger, go to the top, and with thumb, and bring your thumb down. Go to the top, middle finger, and run the thumb down. Go to the top, the index, run that thumb down as far as it will go. Once again, give it a little Tai Chi move in here, which unblocks any blockage that is in there. And open and close, open and close. Now we'll do what we call the tabletop, which is you will bend your hand forward. Now, please try not to drop your hand. The object is to keep this as flat as you possibly can and bring it back as far as you can. So it's down, and elongate those fingers, and back, down, and back. Last one, down, and back. And now what we're going to do is take the index finger and you're going to go to your thumb and run the index finger down your thumb. Now you're going to take the middle finger and run it down your thumb. Now the ring finger down your thumb and the little finger. Mine doesn't go down too far, but as far as you can get it, that's where it goes. And bring it back up. And now we will do the claw. Just a claw, and a claw. And one more spiral, and wiggle those fingers. Okay. And that's that hand done. Now we're going to the next hand. And we won't begin with the spiral for the same reason, the brain. So we're going to, we won't do the circle on this first. We're going to take the thumb to the little finger of the other hand. Bring it down and push it back up. Now you're going to the ring finger. Bring it down and push it back up. You're going to the middle finger, run it down and push it back up. The index finger, you're going to run it down the thumb and push it back up. And now give it a little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And now you can do your little circles. One way to the bottom of the pinky, then reverse it and come back to the thumb. There you go. And now we're going to do the spiral. Again, the little fingers first, and you'll have one hand better than the other. That's normal. And the pinky and around. The pinky and around. And do your little Tai Chi, which is fabulous. You can do it individually if you choose, or all together. It's most beneficial any time of day to do this, especially if you've got arthritis. And wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And now you can place your hand back down. Now we're going to do the eyes. So I'd like you to look up to the ceiling and look to the floor and relax your hands. Okay. Up to the ceiling with the eyes and down to the floor. One more, up to the ceiling, down to the floor. And now with your eye, we will go to the top table or the right hand side. Look sideways, back to center, look to the other side. Don't turn your head, keep the head straight. One more time, sideways, back to center, sideways, back to center. And now look down and look straight ahead. Down, straight ahead, down, and straight ahead. Now what I would like you to do is flick, flick, flick those lovely long eyelashes you have. Flick, 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 flick. And this will all lubricate your eye and keep it healthy. So you should do that once a day also. Now what we're going to do with the face is a little face exercise. Over the winter you'll dry out, so it's nice to do a little exercise. So you're going to do E, O, U, and really pronounce. So it's E, O, U. I feel like an idiot, but it works wonders. So that's for the facial. And now you can shake it out, you can shake your head out, and put your thumbs on top of the shoulder. Okay, you're going to come straight up to the ceiling. Bring your hands together. Come to the clock wall or to the left. And hold, back to center. Other side. And back to center. Bring your hands forward and back. Bring it back. Back to back and forward. I'll bring this down a little in the prayer motion. And do the same again. Bring it out. Bring it back. Bring it out and touch the back of your hand. Bring it out. Now we're going to do the breaststroke. So pretend you're pushing all that water in front of you away and bring it back down and around. Back to back. One more, push all the water away and bring it down. And back again. Now this time when you bring your hand back to back, bring it in towards you and push it away from you. Bring it in towards you and push it away from you. Now we're going to do the zipper without the weights because we normally do this one with the weights, but today we're not. So you bring it out, bring it towards you, and then you're going to pretend you have the weights in your hand, or fingertip to fingertip would be probably better for you. We're going to unzip our jacket, and we do normally have weights in our hand when you're doing this one. Slowly, slowly for the resistance to get the strength in the cell. And now we're going to zip it back up again. Okay. And one more time, slowly, 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 you bring it down. And one more. Now bring it just underneath your nose. Press fingertip to fingertip and thumb to thumb. Okay, that's what you're doing. And one more. Bring it towards you. Last one. Bring it towards you. Now I need you to press as hard as you can with your fingers in there. And now release. Now to feel the difference between using all your fingers and doing this exercise individually, you should see the difference. So you're going to take your middle finger and your thumb, because that's your power point, and you're going to press them as hard as you can. Really hard. Hold, hold, hold. Now when you release them, you should see if you can feel the sensation going right through your middle finger. And release. You should feel it going down the middle finger and the thumb. And that gives a little punch through the meridian, which will make it healthier and stimulate it. You can do it with each finger if you choose, but if you do it with all, you don't attain the same result. So it's best to do it one at a time, or just with the middle finger and the thumb. And now just relax and kick it out and shake it out. Now what we're going to do is ask you to have a ball at home, any kind of ball, and you're pretending that I'll get the ball of wool. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Okay. Now it doesn't matter what size of ball is comfortable to you, that's all you have to have. There's one at home, but this is also imperative to keep your body functioning and moving all times without too much exertion. You take the ball, this is a ball of wool in a bag, so if you don't have a ball, I'm sure someone will give you a ball of wool in a plastic bag. You'll throw it up once and catch it. Now the eye and hand coordination goes following the ball. And 2, and 3. Now if your hubby or your partner or who's someone else there with you, you can include them by passing the ball to them and they pass it back to you. Or you can continue doing one hand to the other, one hand to the other if you wish to. But the one that's the most important for lubricating the eye is the up and the down. So do your ball exercises over the winter months, especially because it's so dry there outside. Your eyes and your body will appreciate it very much. So now we're going to do Esther Williams stroke. So you're going to bring one hand, this is my right hand, and it's coming around. Then the other, you can do this lying down in your bed before you get up for a nice stretch before you hit the floor, or throughout the day on the floor. It is better on the floor, but you can do it, as you see, on the chair. And both together, both hands up, and come on down. Both hands up, and come on down. Now I do have to finish with my little butterfly and then with the prayer. So you bring up one big equilibrium, coming down, fingertip to fingertip, and exhale. Okay, I would like you to put your hand to your hand, and you fold it towards you and bring it all the way in. Bring it all the way out. Bring it all the way in and all the way out. Open your fingers and close them and put them together. Now bring them all the way in, all the way in. Bring wrist to wrist. And what we're going to do now is let the little butterfly in here just float away wherever it wants to go. There's the little butterfly is going. And finish up with our prayer. Our Father, thou art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thank you for keeping us safe. As we leave here today, please bless and keep us in your care until we return to you over there. Thank you. Amen. Okay.